Hi listeners, today we are going to discuss about the fifth basic element in a sentence, adjunct. What are the 5 basic elements of a sentence? Shall we recall? Yes. Subject, verb, object, complement and adjunct. Okay. Now, what is an adjunct? An adjunct is a word, phrase or clause that can be removed from a sentence without making it grammatically incorrect. And the adjuncts are used to provide extra information in a sentence. That is, it adds extra meaning. And the main types of adjuncts are adverbial adjuncts, adjective adjuncts and noun adjuncts. Adjuncts, and it may be a word, it can be a phrase or clause, and it is modifying something in a sentence. That's what we have understood about adjunct. And it is an extra or secondary piece of information that modifies something. And it is more informative, but its presence is not necessary for the construction of the sentence. So it can be removed from the sentence without making the sentence ungrammatical. So it won't change the meaning of the sentence and it won't make the sentence to be ungrammatical. So it can be attached. So this adjunct, it is usually an adverb or noun that works as an adjective or adverb. So, suppose if we consider the sentence, I play cricket in the morning. In this sentence, the prepositional phrase in the morning is working as an adjunct. It is an adverbial adjunct. This sentence is grammatically fine without the adjunct. Even if you remove in the morning, I play cricket, it is a meaningful sentence only. We hardly attend parties. Here the word hardly is an adjunct. Even if you remove the word hardly, it won't change the meaning completely. Yeah, that is grammatically it will be correct only, but it modifies the verb attend. You are able to express your frequency. Hardly. That means I won't attend often. That is the meaning. But without that also, the sentence, meaning of the sentence is not changed much. And there is no limit in terms of how many adjuncts you have to use in a sentence. We can make use of multiple adjuncts, even 2 or 3, 4 adjuncts in a sentence. But suppose if you consider the sentence, we will definitely call you in the evening at your number after the party. This is a very long sentence. It has 4 adjuncts. What are they? Definitely, in the evening, at your number, after the party. So, this many number of adjuncts, 4 adjuncts are given in this sentence. Now, adjunct as a single word, it is an adverb in a sentence. We have already discussed about adverb in parts of speech. So, single word is, if you consider adjunct as a single word, it is nothing but adverb. Suppose look at this sentence. Fortunately, I was there to help you. Here the adjunct fortunately, it is a sentence. In this sentence, it is just an adverb. It is modifying the entire sentence. Fortunately. I often call my school friends. Here, the word adverb often, it is an adverb of frequency. This one word is an adjunct. I will throw a party tonight. Tonight is an adjunct, is an adverb of time. Then you beautifully organize the function. Here the adjunct in this sentence is beautifully. And suppose more than one word, adjunct as a phrase. It may be a couple of phrases also. Consider this sentence. Prepositional phrases and infinitive phrases, they are the most common amongst this adjunct using as a phrase. See the example. They are talking to the boys in my room. In my room is one adjunct. It is a prepositional phrase working as an adverb. Then is the information very essential? Not necessary. It is not very essential. And so it is adjunct. Then John is working very hard to take care of his family. See this infinitive phrase, to take care of his family. That is working as an adverb. Since it is non-essential to the sentence, it is an adjunct. Suppose if you consider this sentence, I will call you in some time. We will be here after the match. So here you are having the phrases in some time, after the match. They are all adjuncts. Now, adjuncts may be class, a class. A dependent class working as an adverb is an adjunct to a sentence. I went shopping as I was getting bored. Here, as I was getting bored is a dependent class working as an adverb. It is telling the reason for the action. It's an adjunct to the main class and it is non-essential to it. You can leave it also. I went shopping. The meaning is not changed. Then she follows me everywhere I go. Everywhere I go is the adjunct in the sentence. It is modifying the main verb with the place of the action. Suppose if you consider this sentence, I will leave her office after the meeting gets over. After the meeting gets over is an adjunct to the main class. It is a dependent class and it is working as an adverb. It is telling the time of the action. Now, if you want to differentiate complement and adjunct, what is the difference? Complement also is giving information about something in a sentence, and adjunct also gives extra information about something in a sentence. But adjunct is non-essential, whereas complement is essential. That is the basic difference between these two. Now we shall discuss about what can be used as adjunct. Prepositional phrase, infinitive phrase, adverb clause, adjective clause, participle phrase, appositive phrase, and absolute phrase. These all can be used as adjuncts. Now the first one, prepositional phrase. When a prepositional phrase modifies a verb with extra information, it's an adjunct to the sentence. I was sleeping in my hall last night. They called us after the party. Here, in my hall, after the party, they are all prepositional phrases. Now, infinitive phrase. Infinitive phrases can also function as adverbs. When they do so, they are adjuncts to the sentence. So, infinitive phrase doing the function of an adverb is adjunct to the particular sentence. She was working here to help us with our English. So, to help us is the infinitive phrase. Monica left her place to achieve her goals. The infinitive phrase is working as an adverb and it is adjunct in the particular sentence. Next one, adverb clause. An adverb clause is a dependent clause that works as an adverb. So it is a adjunct for the particular sentence. Adverb clause. He owns this company because he worked very hard. So, because he worked very hard, that is the adverb clause, working as an adjunct. He joined us in the party, though he was feeling ill. So, though he was feeling ill is the adjunct. Now, adjective clause. This adjective clause providing non-essential information about the noun. It modifies the adjunct to the sentence. And non-essential adjective clauses are often used using commas. Delhi, which is my hometown, is the capital of India. So, this which is my hometown, that is the adjective clause and it is used using the comma. Delhi, comma, which is my hometown, comma. And next one is participle phrase. The participle phrase starts with the participle. It may be present participle or past participle or it may be perfect. And it works as an adjective or an adverb, both. It may be working as an adjective or adverb. And it gives non-essential information and it can be taken out of the sentence without changing the grammatical, what is it? It doesn't make it ungrammatical. Though it is removed, it will be still grammatical only. Okay. Consider this example. Looking at the pictures of her mother, Julie started crying unconsolably. Here, the present participle phrase, looking at the pictures of her mother. Having finished the project before the deadline, we took some days off and went for a trip. Here, the perfect participle phrase, having finished the project before the deadline. That is the adjunct. And past participle phrase, if we consider, devastated by the loss, he didn't talk to anyone for days. So, devastated by the loss, that is past participle phrase. So, it can be present participle, past participle, or perfect participle. Now, the next one, appositive or appositive phrase. Now, what is an appositive phrase? An appositive phrase is a noun phrase that sits next to the another noun. It is coming next to another noun, and not only coming next, it renames it. When it renames a proper noun, it becomes an adjunct to the particular sentence. Now, did you get to Amanda, my sister? Here, it is coming next to the noun. It becomes essential to the meaning of the sentence, and it is not adjunct to it. Did you get to Amanda, my sister? And Tony, the head of our department, is getting married this week. So here, next to the noun, the head of our department, then my sister, they are all appositive phrases. And my friend Bala is great at public speaking. Here, Bala is the appositive. It is modifying the noun friend with essential information. And without it, we cannot understand or know more about the friend. Now, next phrase, absolute phrase. An absolute phrase is a phrase that modifies an independent clause. Dogs howling. We entered the building to see if it was actually haunted. The weather being cloudy, we decided to stay home and not do hike the mountains. So, the absolute is adding visuals related to the situation in the first sentence. In the second sentence, it is working as the cause of the main clause. The weather being cloudy, we decided to stay home and do not hike the mountains. So, with this, the 7 types we have finished discussing. One thing you may think over, that is, adverbs are often adjuncts, but adjuncts are not always adverbs. See, some adverbs, it can act as a complement also. Suppose consider this sentence, don't put it there. There is adverb only, but in this sentence, it is acting as actually complement, not as adverb It is not adjunct. It is essential for the sentence. Don't put it. If you stop there, it will not be meaningful. Don't put it there. So here the adverb adjunct acts as a complement. So, and you may think about this also. Is adjunct always a modifier? If you think so, yes, it is always a modifier, and it is always modifying the verb of the sentence. Okay, so today we have discussed about adjuncts in a sentence. So we have discussed so far all the 5 basic elements of a sentence, and we will have abundant practice for the sentence pattern hereafter. Thank you.